Welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Boring land.
Oh, just kidding.
Blasphemer! Hello,
right.
Boring Review Nation!
Kind of pointless.
We know all things.
All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Gotcha. Nick here.
Jodi there.
And we are here, willing and able, to give you another reaction. That's right. We are looking at a request from a viewer. Don't have your name, sorry. I'll put a request right here. For traditional South African dishes. We've been introduced through Trevor Noah and some other videos to South African culture, and we are loving the request. We are loving the love. So thank you so much for commenting on our videos and being so kind, all that kind of stuff. And so we are going to check out South African dishes. Now, full disclosure, we've reacted to food dishes before in the past, mostly from India. We are not the greatest chefs in the world. We do cook for our kids. The kids are well fed. Don't have to worry about that. But we are not well versed in, fine foods, different cultures, foods, all that kind of stuff. So this will be good for us to check out.
Totally. I'm excited.
Do you think it's going to be spicy, salty, sweet, or all types of mixtures?
I'm sure it's all types of mixtures, but based off of just what's on the very front cover of this, I'm assuming it's going to be a little bit more like it looks to be more savory, and I've heard them say they put curry in their dishes, so maybe a little bit more on the spicy side, at least from what we're used to. But
Curry. Have we heard chutney a lot too, or I think everyone uses chutney. Maybe I don't know,
because we don't use it. Like us personally in our home.
Well, not in the home, but you know.
I'm sure it's in foods that we eat. All I know is based off of that geography now, a lot of people said that it didn't really hit the South African meals very well. That
True.
They're very culturally
And maybe that's
diverse
what the comment
and,
said, or maybe that's a different comment. I don't know.
Yeah. So it sounds like, or I'm interested to see if this hits a little bit more. It does say traditional dishes, so who knows like how much that is. Like, I try to think, America, we don't really have traditional dishes.
We do. We have the Americanized version of a lot of stuff. We have
But that's
hamburgers. We have hot dogs.
Americanized
That's
version
American
of everything.
food.
Okay.
French fries.
Hamburgers,
all that kind
hot
of stuff.
dogs. Is French fries though?
Yes, Gabe was telling us in the class about this. Actually, it was originated in America. Don't know why they call it French fries, but even pizza, for crying out loud, we have our own rendition of it. Spaghetti,
Yes.
I guess, actually didn't start in Italy, according to Gabe. It started in China, Chinese food kind of stuff.
Oh, the noodles.
And then
I
we made it
said
with this
noodles.
marinara sauce, all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, we
that's the
do
thing.
have American
But
food.
we just change everybody else's food.
But I think a lot of cultures do that to a certain degree, right?
Yes, but we steal all the cultures.
Well, they've been around longer than we have.
That's true. And I guess
Come
they
on.
all kind of moved here and made their own dishes,
We
and then we
invented
mixed it.
the overeating. Come on.
There you go. We invented the large portions.
And oh man, do I love it.
And the ice drinks. Okay, I'm curious with you. I've heard a lot of places in Europe, they serve like their pops and stuff flat, like warm, like nothing's cold. If you want ice, like they have to hunt, like they just don't get ice. Like ice is not a common thing.
Oh no.
And yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. And so I'm curious, in South Africa, do you guys serve your drinks ice cold or are they room temperature? And
Do
are
you
you
boil
large
it
portions?
first? No, I was kidding. So we're gonna go ahead and check this out. We're gonna find out. Again, all we have right now is just like the thumbnail right here. It looks really, really good. But I'm excited for this. I was gonna say something. I forget what it was. Please don't forget, if you like this reaction too,
Like and subscribe, and then hit that notification bell so you're aware of our next uploads.
that's not what I was gonna say, but that is an important
Oh.
thing for us to
What were
say.
you gonna say?
I can't remember.
Oh.
Anyways,
But I
let's
said
go
this
ahead and get to this video now.
Traditional South African dishes. Take a look at this list of top 12 South African foods to try
Top
in
10.
order to get the best picks from dishes with local, Dutch, Malay, and French influences.
See, influences.
South Africa
Take
is by
that.
far the most cosmopolitan country in Africa and has a mature tourism industry. There is so much to do and see, from going on safari to visiting townships or taking indulgent food and wine tours in the Cape to visiting a foodie haven in Durban. However, due to the number of South African migrants worldwide, you no longer have to travel very far to experience a
A
taste
lot of
of
this
South
does remind me
Africa.
of like some Indian dishes
Here are
we've
12
seen.
traditional
Not gonna
South
lie.
African
Yeah.
dishes that
The meat
reflect
and
the
the
country's
sauce, the
diverse
rice.
culture and
That
palate.
bread looks yummy.
1. Biltong.
Looks like jerky.
Probably the most loved South African snack, biltong is a dried, cured, and spiced meat. While not as sweet, biltong and American beef jerky share some similarities.
Ah,
Beef biltong remains a favorite, but venison biltong is also popular. More unconventional versions, like chicken biltong, are also available. Served as a snack at just about any social gathering, many poikikos recipes also include it as an ingredient. 2. Boerewors. Boerewors, translated as farmer's sausage, a type of sausage made from beef mince, must have at least 90% meat to qualify as boerewors.
What's the other 10?
The mince mixture contains spices such as coriander, cloves, and nutmeg, and has a very distinct taste. Many locals like to make their own boerewors, and it's
When I say
guaranteed to be one
distinct
of
taste,
the
that makes me
meats served
think
at a
like
pie.
it may not be the best taste.
Balkans. Although not everyone's taste, Bakum hails from the west coast region of South Africa. Dried in the sun and wind, the whole, small, mullet fish are then salted. Most eat the dried fish, often referred to as fish biltong, as a snack, but it can also be used in pastas, soups, and more.
I would like to try that. I like
4.
fish.
I don't like
Boba
fish.
tea.
Sorry.
Boba tea. I've heard this before.
a dinnertime favorite, consists of spiced mince, an egg-based topping, and traditionally raisins or sultanas that are added to the mixture.
That sounds yummy.
The dish has a sweet
Very
taste, a
interesting.
Cape Malay influence, and it includes curry, turmeric,
Is there
and
also
often
meat
almonds.
in there? Or
5.
no.
That
Cook
looks
Sisters.
delicious.
Coke
This
Sisters.
tasty tea time treat made by frying pleated dough pieces, Kook Sisters become even sweeter after adding a
Donuts.
sugary syrup.
And I love my tea.
They have a golden, crunchy crust, a soft, donut-like center, and are super sticky. The Cape Malay version, compared to the more common sweet version, is rolled in desiccated coconut, and it has a slightly spicy flavor.
What?
6. Malva pudding.
That looks good too.
Malva pudding, of Cape Dutch origin, contains apricot jam, is saucy, and has a spongy texture with a caramel taste.
That does sound good.
Once taken out of the oven, those who bake it add a cream-based sauce over the pudding. This results in a sticky and soft yet
Like
cake-like
meatloaf right there.
dessert. A favorite among South Africans, it is normally served with hot custard or vanilla ice cream.
What about both?
7. Milk tart.
That looks yummy too.
It's a rare thing to meet a South African who says they don't enjoy this traditional dish.
Oh, sign me up.
really
Milk
good.
tart, Afrikaans milk tart, is a pie-like dessert consisting of a sweet pastry crust and a creamy filling made of milk, flour, sugar,
All right,
and
should we
eggs.
try to make that?
It can be bought whole at most
You can try to
supermarkets,
make that.
And almost every family has their own secret
That
recipe.
would be awesome.
I want a secret
8.
recipe though.
Poikikos.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
South Africans cook poikikos, or pot food, in a round, cast
stew.
iron pot over a fire.
That looks good.
Traditionally made using meat and vegetables, modern variations have also become popular. Making poikikos is a sociable and simple way to cook for a large group of people. 9.
Should make that too.
Vet cook. Popular in Afrikaner cooking, vet cook is basically a fried dough bread. The word means fat cake and is similar to the Dutch oliebollen.
Fat
It
cake.
can be accompanied by
Looks yummy.
sweet or savory
Yeah.
toppings like minced
Dinner
curry
roll,
and
but
chutney.
different variations.
10. Chakalaka.
Chakalaka. Heard
Chakalaka
that before.
combines vegetables such as peppers, onions, carrots, and tomatoes into a usually spicy relish. Often served at fries to accompany side dishes like pap, similar to polenta
Rice,
but smoother.
barbecues.
It also
So it's
goes
almost like baked
wonderfully
beans,
with
the
boerewors.
little ghetto
11.
version we have here.
Durban
Yeah.
chicken curry. An introduction to Durban curries. This Durban chicken curry recipe is quick and easy. You end up with a Moorish and comforting curry that goes very well with basmati rice and a sambal on the side. 12. Bunny chow. Originally conceived as a traveling lunch in KwaZulu-Natal,
Popeye.
a bunny chow is a hollowed-out loaf of white government bread filled with curry.
Or like
Durban
soup
is the
bowls.
place to try it. Capsicum does a legendary bunny, as does cane cutters, but you can bank on getting a decent one at any tiny hole-in-the-wall street side cafe.
So that last one, I mean, first of all, those dishes, they seemed like a lot of them, not all of them, like variations of things that we've eaten here before. So
Yes.
it wouldn't really be like you're trying these dishes like, oh, this is really, really different. Maybe the biggest one that was the most different was either the one with the egg and the cheese melted on top.
Yes,
Because I
yes.
still don't know if that was like
You
meat
know what?
inside, like almost like a shepherd's pie.
I was
But it
saying-
said raisins, so I'm not exactly sure what is in there.
It reminded me of mix of like a shepherd's pie and a meatloaf.
Yeah.
But instead of like putting like a ketchup topping, they did like that other.
I mean, it sounds like something that my mom used to like to try different dishes. Not really from different countries, but she liked to try different recipes to change up what we were eating as we were growing up. and usually they, they weren't a big hit because we just like our regular stuff, I guess. But that sounds like something she would try. The I can't remember any of the names. I'm sorry, but the dried fish with the salt, that would be something different, but also not too different.
What do we have? That's a fish that you literally put out in the sun.
Well, we have fish, right? The sun and wind is obviously different, but I'm saying like different, like a taste where it's like, oh, what is that taste? Like it's not too different. The thing that I'm nervous about with it is we have fish with the kids for dinner because it's very, very healthy. And they really complain every single time. They're not the biggest fans of fish. They don't hate it. They'll eat it. But whenever like we have fish, there's always leftovers on the kids' plates. And if it's like, sometimes we don't clear the table right away. It's been out for like an hour or something like that. And then we'll clear the table or I'll get a little hungry and, fish, not a bad snack. So I'll eat it and it's been a little dried out. Not my favorite, right? But I'm curious the way they prepare it. I would definitely be interested in trying that out. And the thing is, when you try new foods, I've found you can't just try it once. You can't just try a small taste. You got to give a good helping of it. And you got to try it a few times before you can say, okay, I've tried this 3 or 4 times. It's just not my cup of tea, right?
It's true. I feel like, though, I want to try a couple of these.
I know the number one you want to try. Koch sisters. Donut braided bread.
Yeah, those look so yummy. I cannot cook for the life of me. Nick does most of our cooking. I am like the frozen meal that you can pop in the oven. I hate the kitchen. Like, it just makes me angry, and I don't know why. I just don't like the kitchen. But every now and then, I do try a recipe. In the summer. It's always only in the summer when we're off of work. But I feel like, 2 summers ago, I tried those French recipes. A couple of those French.
Did you?
Yeah, in our old home. That's why we have the cast iron pan. Pot.
We bought the pot.
The Dutch oven. I bought the Dutch oven to make 2 different things, and I think that's the last time I've used it. But anyway, if you're interested, maybe we should make those and
See, this is the thing. She's already stressed me out because when she says, if you're interested, maybe we can do this, she means I will do it. She'll be there to be like, okay, Nick, what do you want me to do as like an assistant role? But I'll be sitting on the couch. When you need me, just make sure you know. But make sure you call me a few times so I'm not stuck in my book. That's what she means when she said we should try this out.
Okay, I will put my book down and I will legit cook them. I'll try. I'll attempt. I'm terrible at it.
This is being recorded. You understand
I do know that. This will not be a moment where I hold my spatch and ask to stir.
Yeah. With that being said.
But it's only December. You got to give it to us now because it's got to be July or
with our drama aside, this was a great video to watch. It was very quick, very short, very informative. As always, there might be some mistakes here and there because I'm not sure if this is from someone who's doing like a journalistic piece on it or someone that actually knows and has experienced it. Let us know how this video was. Let us know how our reaction was. Let us know what are some dishes that was not included here that we have to try since she's in some trying mood right now.
I just like the desserts and the bread.
See how long it lasts. With all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time.